Hey guys, it's Jim in finance, and today I want to teach you guys a real quick strategy that I have been back testing for quite a minute now. So this strategy involves using VWAP and RSI. So if you have used RSI in any way or shape or form, or if you have even back tested it, you know that it is a reversal indicator. And we're going to pair this reversal indicator with VWAP, and we're going to be looking at the New York session. So let's just take a quick look at the settings I have for VWAP. So I have my bands number 2 or bands multiplier 2, and I have bands multiplier 3 set up here. And I do not have the VWAP displayed. You can have it on. I just prefer it off. And the RSI, I have it in length 10, and I have the oversold at 70 and the overbought, overbought at 70 and oversold at 30. And the length is 10 and the source is close. Okay, and the way this strategy works is I want to look for when price comes into my deviation band. And the moment I see that price comes into my deviation band, I want to look for that bounce, right? Right here, where the circle's at. And I can't just do this blindly, right? It isn't always going to work. So to increase the accuracy of this reversal, I'm going to pair it with RSI. And this RSI is going to tell me if price is oversold or overbought, as you can see from the red line. It's at 30. And the moment it's here, it is touching my deviation band and it is below the 30 or on or below the 30 or around the 30 at the very least. So this signals to me, let's look for longs. So let's say I enter somewhere around the middle line. I would have a potential gain of 641 ticks. That sounds really good. That is really good. You could pass a whole funded account with that. And you know I took this trade 2 days ago. Today is the 27th of March. And I didn't fully capture the whole move. I think I exited around 300 ticks. Obviously, because I don't have an exit parameter just yet. This strategy is still in the testing phase. So there's a lot of little misconceptions, but this should give you the broad idea. And following in the same session, we can see price again comes into my band, or I kind of like think of it of this little zone. And the moment it's in the zone, I want to look for long. So I would have bought maybe somewhere around here for a potential of 579 ticks. That's insane. This sort of profit is the type of profit you need to pass a funded account in one trade. Right, I didn't capture this reversal to the downside. I didn't capture this reversal to the downside, but I captured two reversals to the upside on just the 25th of March, which is insane if you ask me. And again, you can see right here, the moment it touches this band, which was at 8:16 a.m., you want to look for the entry at that very moment because it is oversold on the R side and it is touching the VWAP deviation band too, right? So of course we see it occur here again, and then um, well, pretty much just this one because this entry had was just went up to here. Now let's look at the next day, right? Obviously, like every strategy, it's not perfect, right? Nothing can truly be perfect. And this is just an example of when it is not perfect, right? You know, you're into price. Price is pretty choppy here, right? Price isn't really moving as much as it was on the 25th because now this is March 26th. So here we have our bounce, right? Let's say you're looking at the chart. Okay, it's oversold. It's touching the VWAP. Let's look for logs, right? And if you would have had a chance to get 200 ticks off just this trade. I did not take this trade, but this would have been a really good one. I did not like how the market looked this day, and I just decided not to take any trades. And then as you move forward, you notice some of these trades just won't work, right? It's oversold and it's touching the VWAP. It just doesn't work, right? Well, that's why we want to always prioritize trading near the open of market or New York session, I mean, right? That is when there is highest volatility, highest volume, and it's just going to be the cleanest price action you could potentially get. There are times where New York session is not clean and it's pretty choppy, honestly, and it doesn't get cleaner until later in the day. But that doesn't happen every day. If anything, most frequently, New York session is the cleanest in price in terms of price action. So it's just a little strategy I wanted to show everybody. Obviously, it's in the testing phase, but give it a shot yourself. You might find something out that I didn't, or you might pair it with an indicator that I didn't. For example, you could use ATR for your stop loss, or use a moving average as a different sort of indicator, maybe a take profit or a stop loss as well. There's a lot of different variations or ideas within the strategy that can be implemented, and that's why I want to share it. So, yeah, this is Jim, and I'll catch you all next time.